And I am still, the girl that comes from Iran. But at the same time, I have my own place. I'm valued here.
Your story is not the average tale of the first generation migrant, faced with insurmountable obstacles in pursuing your passion in Iran. You had to make a conscious choice of abandoning the glory of representing Iran in international arenas to start this completely new life in Canada and join the Canadian team. Obviously, that must have been an excruciating decision. Have you ever looked back with regret at that?
Not at all. When I reached the point of world championships, and when I saw how they would typically work with the men and how they would appreciate the male athletes compared to a female athlete that was the first ever to win a world championships. So when I won it, there was no man or women who've ever won it. So it was a first for all of us. And what the reaction that I got, and how disappointed they were because they wanted the men to. They almost
didn't.
The first medal.
They almost didn't publicize it, right? Is that correct?
No. All the publications, to be honest, happened through social media. The social media scene was picking up, and that's how people found out, because every year at the end of the Persian year, they do this athlete appreciation night, and then they would invite them and give them gifts, etc. And then what they did is they didn't invite me, and they invited all the men, even though they didn't medal. And at that time, all these things would make me angry and frustrated. And I still wanted to prove myself. But then when I got the invitation to be in the Canadian team, it was kind of a relief for me, because I felt like even though I haven't achieved anything in Canada, this is a country that appreciates my work and appreciates all I've done.
I was thinking about you and thinking about... I was thinking about wearing the flag of a country when you're competing, especially at that elite level, winning medals, etc. It's such a big declaration. Like I'm not sure I can even think of something that is similar to that in terms of how big a declaration it makes and what kind of a symbol you become of that place. And you became this champion representing Iran. Now you represent Canada and you live and work in Vancouver. How do you sort out your own identity? How can you identify what feels like home?
I'm very grateful for Canada, because you are right that the biggest achievement is for Iran, and I will never forget the moment that I stood on the podium and they raised the flag and the national anthem was going and my whole body was shaking. It was the most, I would say, amazing feeling of my life. But Canada I'm so grateful for, because they understand your background. They accept you for who you are. They don't expect you to lose your identity and be this person that they want you to be and say what they want you to say. So they appreciate what I have and what I bring and all the experience. And I am still, the girl that comes from Iran. But at the same time, I have my own place. I'm valued here.